Are you looking for a Tucson neighborhood with a lot of character and a little bit of elbow room? Well, stick around because in today's video, we're going to explore a historic neighborhood on Tucson's northeast side, talk about it a little bit, and show you what it has to offer. Let's get to it. If you're new to this channel and want to learn everything from A to Z about living in Tucson, AZ, then click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. Hi, I'm Dustin Smith. My wife Jennifer and I have helped hundreds of people just like you move to and from Tucson, Arizona. So whether you're moving in 12 days, 12 weeks, or 12 months, give us a call, shoot us a text or an email so we can help you make that smooth move to Tucson, Arizona. All right, so today I'm over here in Indian Ridge. Now, Indian Ridge is a historic community, Tucson's northeast side, near Tanque Verde and Wilmot, and there's a lot going on over here. So nearby, if you're looking for a quick bite to eat, one of our favorite restaurants, Japanese cuisine, Sakura teppanyaki tables. So a lot of fun right there. You know, they cook your food right in front of you, sometimes put on a little show for you. If you're out for, some recreation with the family, across the street, you have golf and stuff with miniature golf, bumper boats, skee ball, go-karts, the whole works, batting cages, the arcade. So quick, fun family outing. And next door to that is Pinnacle Peaks Steakhouse. So they also have little festivals, a few different shops right there. And of course, a steakhouse, and they do gunfights and stuff there too. So it's another Tucson famous restaurant, and there's a lot of shopping and stuff nearby. But when Indian Ridge, was built, it was really out here. It was kind of in the middle of nowhere. Indian Ridge was pretty much built between the years of 1955 and 1964 by the Lusk Corporation. And actually they still have some of their original marketing on the historic website for this community, which is fun to look at. That traditional 50s marketing stands true. And they have an entire book actually written about the community too. So a lot of people within Indian Ridge actually own that book, and they're very enthusiastic about the historical context behind it. So when it was built, nothing really being out here, what really spurred the growth of communities like this and the popularity of it was more access to automobiles. So not everybody had to live right next to, a city center, and that was no longer the most prestigious property anymore. So out here, there really wasn't much going on at the time, and they were really trying to incentivize people to move out to what was the middle of nowhere. The Lusk Corporation that was building Indian Ridge had some fun marketing material that kind of shows what they were aiming to do at the time. Now, they were trying to be kind of a more affluent neighborhood, so their marketing material talks about how doctors and lawyers live out here, and that some of the most important people in the community are moving to Indian Ridge. So a lot of fun to check out those marketing materials. What you're gonna see throughout the community, mid-century modern homes, you have brick, burnt adobe block throughout here, and we're staying away from enclosed garages for the most part. So what you're gonna see is a lot of carports. Some of them, of course, have converted it to a garage since the community was originally built. But the idea was something that was a little more reminiscent of front porch, a lot more open and inviting feeling throughout the community. A lot of these are going to be on quarter acre, third acre lots through here. So a lot more space on the properties. And there's a community pool here as well. So in that 50s and 60s period, you do see a lot of neighborhoods that are really set up in a grid-like formation. But the Lusk Corporation really wanted to take advantage of the natural desert topography. So you're gonna see a lot of these roads they're not just straight grid pattern. They're going to kind of circle around. You're gonna have a lot of cul-de-sacs that branch off, kind of adding to that privacy. And the Lusk Corporation also wanted harmonious feeling to the neighborhood too. So they did have an architectural community. So if anybody wanted to make changes to their homes, they had to look at those pretty closely to make sure that it would go with what the architect's original vision of the community was. Digging through that historic website, what I found was that there appears to be about 14 unique original models in the neighborhood. And they also mentioned that there is actually 367 homes. There's 4 well sites, and of course the community pool. Indian Ridge being a somewhat smaller community, there's actually not a lot of inventory in here right now, but I did find 3 homes that are for sale, and one of them's at 500,000, and the other 2 are at 600,000. So I drove by the one at 500,000. You really can't see anything from the street, but let's go check out the other 2. All right, for the first example of what is available in Indian Ridge Estates, we have this beautiful home behind me, currently listed at $599,000. It was built in 1963. It's 2,470 square foot with 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on 0.4 acres. Now that is definitely a large lot for the area that we're in. The home has been updated, so you can probably even see this in the video. Those are newer windows on there, so it has the dual pane windows. It has a newer roof. It has an updated kitchen with tile floors. Some of the living areas also have wood floors, carpet in one of the bedrooms at least. And if you go into the backyard, you have a huge covered patio back there with a built-in grill, lots of mature landscaping. I mean, definitely just really cared for, really loved. I would say that the only drawback to this home is that over to the east side of the home is Sabino Canyon Road, and that is a little bit busier of a road, so you're gonna have some traffic noise. It might be nice to have, like a fountain in the backyard or something to help kind of drown out some of that white noise. All right, this next home is currently priced right at $600,000. It's 1,902 square foot, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on 0.34 acres. So we're a little bit further away from the road right here. You don't really have all that road noise that you had at the first home. You also do have a lot of usable space, beautiful backyard. This one actually has a built-in pool as well as a large covered patio, basically a full-length patio in the backyard. So, lots of places to enjoy. And since the yard's big enough too, you can actually sit on the opposite side of that backyard and kind of look out towards those Catalina mountains off to the north. So definitely just an enjoyable piece of property, and it being a 1959 home as well, they have done the updates to this home. So it has a remodeled kitchen, remodeled bathrooms, newer flooring throughout the home. Everything just has those touches to make it a little more modern in this historic neighborhood. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, click subscribe and tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Tucson, Arizona. If you're already familiar with Indian Ridge and there's something we forgot to mention, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let us know what you think. And if you or someone you know is thinking about moving to or from Tucson, Arizona, we'd also love to hear from you. Contact information is in the description. Give us a call, shoot us a text or email, and we'll help you make that smooth move to Tucson. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you on the next video.